In this video, we're going to talk about the stimulus checks going out to those on SSI, SSDI, VA, and railroad benefits beneficiaries, and when the time is that has just been confirmed by the IRS as to when those stimulus payments are going to be made. And not only that, word is now coming out from the Senate as to Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan, the fourth stimulus package, and how likely it might be to actually get put through. Got some information on that on today's video. Hey everyone, my name is Randy and welcome back to the Late Night Grind. This is a YouTube channel that right now I'm covering these stimulus package updates. And so if you're new to the channel and you want to follow along, go ahead, click that subscribe button as well as tap that bell notification icon. That way YouTube will notify you when I release a new video, which I do when I get some new information. And also, honestly, best thing you guys can do, and my subscribers have doing an amazing job of it, is actually by hitting that thumbs up button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm and helps out this channel. If you do that, I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, well, let's get into it. So earlier today, I actually put out a video stating basically the new time frame that the IRS is now saying that they have for sending out another wave of stimulus checks. Last week, they said they sent out approximately 100 million stimulus payments, most of them in the form of direct deposit. Now, the biggest question was those on SSI, SSDI. Every video that I could see, and almost all of my videos, I could see that those that were saying that they never got the payment yet, or they didn't even have a payment status yet, were those on SSI. And I saw in a lot of other videos basically saying the same thing. Well, the IRS now came out with a statement today discussing, and they specifically mentioned SSI and SSDI because they're actually working with the Social Security Administration to make sure they have everybody's information. Everybody's information is up to date, all their financial information, make sure they still qualify, things like that. And to me, that sounds very promising if you are on SSI. Because what that means is that the wave this week, which they mentioned Wednesday the 24th as their payment date, sounds like it will probably be included in that wave of payments. And not only that, they said most of the payments will be going out in the form of paper checks this time. Still some direct deposits, but a lot more paper checks will begin to be sent out. And from what I can see and from what I could tell, a lot of those on SSI and SSDI got the paper check stimulus the last time around. So it would make sense that this particular payment or this wave of payments is going to include those on SSI and SSDI. So some good news for those of you who are really looking out for that, but you can continue to use the irs.gov Get My Payment portal. If you haven't already, go there and check it out. You may see an update and a status as to when and how you could be receiving your stimulus checks. Also, some new information from Washington regarding the fourth stimulus package, the Build Back Better plan. I actually read an article, and in it, they were getting statements from those kind of involved in it and talking about the likelihood of it actually getting passed, especially if it's in the neighborhood of $2, $3, or $4 trillion like it's expected to be. And someone who wanted to remain anonymous basically said, well, what they're trying to do is put so much into it that Republicans actually have wanted to get done for quite some time, especially on the hardcore infrastructure projects. They're trying to essentially court some of those Republicans to get on board with it. But others are saying it just doesn't matter. If the spending plan is too large and you're going to try to throw in a whole bunch of other stuff too, where the government's essentially giving away money, there's just not going to be enough Republicans on board with that. And if you try to spend too much or go too much of a progressive route and try to include too many things like $2,000 monthly stimulus checks until the end of the pandemic, like the progressive Democrats had wanted, you're probably going to scare away the Democrats like Joe Manchin, Kristen Sinema, and possibly more that are just not on board with massive spending plans. However, they did say if it is a pared down infrastructure bill, specifically geared just towards like transportation projects, technological projects, road and bridge enhancements, things that create jobs, as well as set up the technological infrastructure of the US, then many Republicans could get on board. And things like another stimulus check that could be included in that, they still might go for it. So it's definitely something that I'm going to be following. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead, click the subscribe button so you can follow along as these things develop, and we'll be able to follow this together. So I appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next video.